Hey guys, what's up and welcome back to my channel and welcome to another Get Ready With Me video. So in today's video, we're going to be creating a really cool holiday makeup look that's not only super easy to follow, but is also super long lasting and using all of my favorite long lasting makeup products. So if you're interested in seeing that, then please stick around. So as you can see here, I am first prepping my skin and I'm using the Olay Whips moisturizer to do that. I really love this one. It hydrates the skin really well and it also doubles as a really effective primer. And it smooths out the skin, you know, like the texture and everything. If you've tried it, you'll know what I mean. It dries down to a really nice powdery finish and it's great for putting foundation over the top of. Then for actual foundation today, I'm going to be using the L'Oreal Fresh Wear. This is the Infallible Fresh Wear foundation. This one is a 24-hour foundation. I can't imagine. I mean, look, if you're going to be partying for 24 hours over the holidays, I am certainly impressed. I'm like a little nana and I'm in bed by 9 p.m. But it's a really long lasting foundation. It's really smooth on the skin, very full coverage yet very natural looking. I really do love this one. It's also amazing for oily skin types like mine. I find that it holds up really well when my oils come through. It doesn't get cakey, it doesn't separate, it doesn't slide off. It stays looking really fresh. So yeah, I guess that's why it's called Fresh Wear. Definitely an amazing choice if you are looking for a foundation to get you all through the night or get you all through like a holiday party or something. You won't have to worry about this one. Then for brows, I am using the Benefit Foolproof Brow Powder. This one I have been using for such a long time. I personally really like a brow powder because I just find them really simple and quick and easy to apply. But a lot of the time, like brow powders, they just don't last as long as like a pomade or a pencil. But this formula in particular, it's really easy to use, but it definitely still lasts a super long time, which I love. And then I'm going to be setting my brows down with Benefit They're Real. This is actually a tinted eyelash primer and it is still my absolute like go-to brow gel. It just makes my brows look so fluffy. Obviously you can only use this if you do have like deeper hair or sort of, you know, you can get away with like a sandy kind of a blonde, but it's definitely a brown tint and it doesn't come in any other colors. So we're going to move on to the eyes now. First, obviously you guys, prepping my eyelids with the MAC Pro Longwear Paint Pot in the color Soft Ochre. Still to this day have not found another eyeshadow primer that works as well as this one. It is crease proof. It'll keep your eyeshadows looking bright. It'll stop fallout. It's just absolutely amazing. And then for the actual makeup look, we're going to be using the Tati Beauty eyeshadow palette. I really like, there are no words for how beautiful this palette is and how easy it is to work with. It is honestly just stunning. Tati honestly kicked butt with this. I'm so proud of her. So first going in with this neutral shade, I'm basically going to be buffing this one all the way through the upper crease, just really fluffing it. This is going to be our transition color and we're going to blend on top of it later. I'm also going to pop that one through the lower lash line again as a transition shade, really buffing it in, making sure it's really nice and blended and smoothed out. All right, next up we are going in with Memory and we're taking the sequin version of this, which is like a matte base with like a little bit of shimmer through it. I'm going to be packing this one in a smaller, it's like a much smaller, denser kind of a blending brush, packing it in the outer corner using dabbing motions and then using also windscreen wiper motions, kind of alternating the two to really blend this out in the outer corner. I really like the sequin formula in this palette because the little gritty little bits of glitter that are in the formula really help to blend out the base colors. I love eyeshadows that are built that way. They're just so much easier to work with. So very slowly building this up and then buffing out the edge, just creating a sort of smoky haze. Don't worry too much about blending out the lower part of this. This is pretty much just mapping out where we're going to put the eyeshadow, and I always go in with a denser, sort of smaller brush first because it's very easy to end up with black eyeshadow kind of everywhere and then your smoky eye basically touching your eyebrows. Then going in with the metallic formula, this is again from the same color story, Memory, really beautiful, shimmery. It's like a slate kind of gray color, and I'm packing that one on with a flat brush, pretty much putting this one all over the lid, all the way from the inner corner to the outer corner. Then taking a small clean brush, I am just going to buff the edge of this very softly, just to kind of smoke it out so that it looks super seamless. And then to build up the intensity a little more and make sure that it is super opaque on the lid, I'm taking that same shade just on my finger and pressing it gently into the lid. Sometimes when you are blending with shadows and stuff, you can knock them off. If you really want to make sure you've got full color, full opacity, and it's all the way all over the lid. Finish any look by packing the same shadow onto the lid just with a finger. It'll just make sure that everything is super, super opaque and there is no skin peeking through. Next up, I'm taking the matte shade Story. This is a beautiful matte orange, and just on a fluffy brush, I'm putting the tiniest amount just above the crease where we blended that memory shimmer color. This will just add a little bit of warmth and it'll tie the whole look in together. And as you can see, it actually makes the grays look even more vibrant and even more like sparkly. Like an orange eyeshadow is seriously amazing. Then I'm taking the metallic Aura color from the palette. I'm working that one on the brow bone as a highlight. We will come back and apply that on the inner corner as well. But first we're going to finish off the lower lash line, and then we're going to play with some glitter. So again, taking memory through the lower lash line, I'm just starting to apply a very small amount of that, blending it from the outer corner towards the inner corner. And you can see that I'm sort of fading it as I come closer to the inner corner. Bringing it all the way to the inner corner can really close off the eyes, and I don't really have huge eyes to begin with, so yes. Now, oh my gosh, this memory glitter, oh, like it seriously makes me sweat with excitement just looking at this footage right now. Like the glitter is insane. And the thing about the glitters in this palette is they're really, really sticky. They don't end up falling down onto your cheeks. I find that they last all night or all day on my eyes. And like, look at that. Look at that. Does anything say holiday makeup more than that? Like, oh, I absolutely love these glitters. They're amazing, amazing, amazing. And then, like I said, just finishing off the eyeshadow look with that Aura color on the inner corner, just to act as a nice highlight. Now for mascara, I am using the Essence Lash Princess Mascara. Again, I mean, you guys have heard me talk about this so many times. It's been a major, major favorite of mine over the last year. It's really, really smudge proof and long lasting. And then for lashes, I am using my own brand, Nikkia Joy Cosmetics. These are our Amelia lashes. These are a naked lash and they are also triple curled. So they're super, super lifting. They'll open up the eyes. They'll really make my eyes look a whole lot bigger, but you will not be able to see the band and you'll not be able to feel them while you are wearing them. So obviously for a party look or a holiday makeup look, like normally you're wearing it for a really, really long time. So you want to choose a lash that's really, really comfortable that won't irritate your eyes. Now for concealer, I'm taking the Too Faced Super Coverage Concealer, popping that on all the areas where I need a little bit of assistance. This concealer is really, really long lasting. I find it crease proof. I find it really lightweight and breathable, but it still gives me all the coverage that I need and it doesn't like wear off. You know how sometimes like you'll apply a concealer, it's super full coverage, but then later on you're like, where did it go? It'll last you all night. Do not worry. Then of course, setting down the foundation and the concealer with my favorite, my Nikkia Joy Cosmetics Velvet Finishing Powder. This really smooths out the skin, locks your makeup in place, blurs the skin as well. And I'm also using our brand new holiday sponge, the Pro Plus Perfecting Sponge. I really love this flat area on the bottom of it. It just makes it so quick to press the powder in and also to like blend foundations and stuff over larger areas really, really quickly. Then finishing off, I am actually setting my neck. I know that sounds really bizarre, but I always make sure that I use a setting powder on my neck as well. I'm hella oily. I want everything under control, so I set as far as I can. Then for blush and bronzer, I'm going to be using this amazing duo from e.l.f. This is another favorite from this year, guys. I'm just so obsessed with it. It's called the Aqua Infused Blush Bronzer Duo. It's a cream to powder formula, but it's super long lasting and it gives like the most amazing, like it adds the color to the skin but without adding any texture, without emphasizing my enlarged pores, without adding any powderiness to the skin. Like I just love it. It looks like airbrush makeup. Like how good does that look? Look at it on my skin. Oh, I seriously love it. And then for highlighter, I am using the Maybelline Master Chrome highlighter. This is an amazing drugstore affordable highlighter that is so long lasting and so blinding. I really do struggle a lot of the time, you know, to find highlighters that actually last on my skin and that don't melt off or just, I don't know, like kind of fade. This one still looks just as beautiful and it doesn't emphasize texture either. So really recommend. Now for this look, I wanted to give you guys two lip options. I know that there are some of you who will feel more comfortable with a nudie pink look. So here is the finished look with this one here. This is a Charlotte Tilbury lipstick. It's very pretty and soft, very kind of natural looking. So this is what it looks like with that. Oh, that glitter on the eyes though. Oh, I love glitter. And then for the second option, I actually have a slightly shimmery liquid lipstick. This one is by GERARD Cosmetics. It's called Cherry Bomb and it's the most amazing red, but with like a very subtle glitter through it. It's so pretty. So yeah, here is the finished look, guys. I hope that you enjoyed today's tutorial. I hope you're all having an amazing, amazing, amazing holiday season. I love the holidays. I love all the food that I get to eat in all of the holiday parties. But yes, I love you guys heaps. Happy holidays, and I will talk to you guys in my next video.